All right, today we're looking at something really interesting, a new digital key for teaching English, specifically for the youngest learners out there. We're going to break down how this program, called Gateway English, is trying to solve one of the trickiest problems in education.
So, let's just kick things off with a big question. Think about it. How do you make grammar fun for a child? All those rules about nouns and articles, how do you make that exciting? It's a massive challenge, right? For parents, for teachers, and that is the exact problem this curriculum is designed to tackle.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about the who, because any good teaching method has to start with knowing exactly who you're talking to. And this curriculum, it's built for a very, very specific audience.
And the focus here is just laser sharp. We're talking about kids in elementary school who are learning English as a second language, or ESL. So, this is not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. By narrowing it down to this group, every single game, every animation, it can all be perfectly tailored to the challenges and, honestly, the joys of learning a new language when you're that young.
All right, so we know who it's for, now for the what. What are these kids actually learning? Well, you can think of it like giving them the absolute essential building blocks of English.
And this is way more than just memorizing a bunch of words. See, the curriculum is built on this really smart idea, teaching grammar and vocabulary at the same time. I love this analogy. It's kind of like learning chess. You absolutely need to know the rules, right? That's the grammar. But you also need to know what all the pieces do. That's the vocabulary. This way, kids don't just know words, they actually know how to use them to build real sentences.
So, we've got the audience, we've got the content. But for me, the most exciting part is the how. This is where things get really interesting, where we leave the old school textbook behind and jump into a world of dynamic, interactive learning.
So picture this. Instead of a dusty textbook, a kid's learning toolkit is filled with stuff like this: bright animations that make grammar rules actually stick, interactive games that make practice feel, well, like playing, and real-life demonstrations that connect what they're seeing on the screen to the world around them. And you gotta understand, this isn't just fluff. It's not just for show. It's a core strategy. They use these engaging, interactive methods for one clear reason: to enhance understanding. Every single game has a point, a purpose. It's all designed to make that new information really, truly stick in their minds.
Okay, let's get specific so you can see what I mean. Take a lesson on nouns. It's not just some video they watch. Nope, it's a full 7-minute experience with a live demo and even a little activity they can do at home. Then you've got another lesson, this one on numbers, just 6 minutes long, but it uses those same fun, playful techniques for counting. And that consistency is so important. It creates this familiar, comfortable, low-stress space for learning, no matter if they're tackling grammar or numbers.
7. Just 7 minutes. That's the average length of a lesson. And that number is absolutely not random. It's completely by design. Each lesson is just a short, powerful burst of learning. It's perfectly timed for a kid's attention span, so it's super effective without ever feeling overwhelming.
So, okay, when you put it all together, that super specific audience, the well-structured lessons, and the fun, interactive way it's all delivered, what's the end game? What is the ultimate goal here?
The big goal, the whole point, is to build a truly comprehensive foundation in English. This is not about memorizing facts just to pass a test. Think of it more like pouring a concrete foundation for a house. It's all about creating a solid, strong base of understanding that can support a whole lifetime of learning and eventually real fluency. So really, what we've looked at here is a pretty clear formula, isn't it? You've got the hyper-targeted design, the short, bite-sized lessons, and this core belief that kids learn best through play. It's a really powerful mix, and it kind of makes you step back and wonder, and it raises a much bigger question for all of us. Could this be the future of how we teach foundational skills?